You're leaving in 5 minutes. You know this. You've known this for an hour. And yet, you're starting a load of laundry, answering one more email, scrolling through your phone. 5 minutes pass. Then 10. Then 20. You're late. Again. And everyone's annoyed. Again. But here's the thing. You're not trying to be disrespectful. You're not doing it on purpose. Your brain just has a completely broken relationship with time. And today, we're breaking down the psychology of people who are always late. The ones everyone calls inconsiderate, but science calls something else entirely. Let's be clear. Chronic lateness isn't about being rude. It's about how your brain perceives, processes, and plans for time. And for some people, that system is fundamentally miscalibrated. First, meet the time optimist. This person genuinely believes they can shower, get dressed, make breakfast, and drive across town in 15 minutes. Not because they're delusional, but because their brain consistently underestimates how long tasks actually take. Psychologists call this the planning fallacy. These people remember the one time they made it somewhere in 20 minutes and completely forget the 47 times it took 45. Their brain filters out the delays, the red lights, the just one more thing moments. So every single time, they think, I've got plenty of time, and every single time they don't. Studies show that time optimists have weaker mental time tracking abilities. They're not being careless. Their internal clock just runs fast. Then there's the threshold resistant. This person is ready to leave. Shoes on, keys in hand. But they can't walk out the door without doing one more thing. Loading the dishwasher. Folding one towel. Sending one text. It's like their brain sees the threshold of leaving as a point of no return, so they compulsively try to tie up loose ends. Psychologists link this to anxiety and control needs. Leaving feels like losing control of the home environment. So they delay the departure to regain that sense of order. It's not about disrespecting your time. It's about managing their internal discomfort with transition. Now, here's the controversial one. The subconscious rebel. Some people are chronically late because being on time feels like submission. It sounds ridiculous, but research on passive-aggressive behavior shows that lateness can be a way of asserting autonomy. If someone else sets the time, showing up late becomes a subtle way of saying, you don't control me. It's not malicious. It's often unconscious. But for people who struggle with authority or feeling controlled, punctuality feels like obedience. And their brain resists it. Here's what's wild. Brain imaging studies show that people who are chronically late often have less active prefrontal cortex activity, the area responsible for planning and impulse control. It's not an excuse, but it is an explanation. So, if you're always late, ask yourself this. Are you a time optimist who needs better systems? A threshold resistant who needs transition rituals? Or a subconscious rebel who needs to examine why punctuality feels threatening? Because lateness might not be about respect. It might be about how your brain is wired. And understanding that is the first step to actually showing up on time. Tell me, are you chronically late or are you the one always waiting? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this eye-opening, subscribe. We break down the behaviors everyone judges but no one explains. See you in the next one, probably on time.